I had a client who came to me and she told me that anytime she would enter a relationship, she would end up doing all the work, and she didn't understand where this came from and why this pattern keeps repeating. And I told her, you teach a person how to treat you. Let me explain. When you first start dating a person and you see that there's this gap of action that needs to be taken, you might think, oh, I'm just going to be a nice person. I'm just going to close that gap. And then you end up doing that over and over again. And you end up teaching this person that they just have to show up. They don't actually have to do too much because you will always close the gap. And if that's not the dynamic that you want, if you want a life you've never had, if you want a relationship you've never had, you need to do things differently. And so you have to lean back. Lean back on your self-respect, lean back on your other sources of happiness and fulfillment. The reason why that's particularly difficult for anxiously attached people to do is because if they don't take that action, you see it as a direct reflection of you. You see that you're not worth putting that effort in. You see it as you need to try harder. You see it as potential abandonment and you want to avoid that, and so you overcompensate and then you end up doing everything. But self-abandonment is not the answer. It is emotional regulation, it is setting standards, it's meeting people where they're at, and never overcompensating.